Hi, I'm Natalie Ledwell and welcome to the second part of 10 practical ways to increase your abundance. Now in the first part of this video, we talked about the first 5 ways, which are self-love, connection, relationships, goals, money and receiving. Now today I'm going to share with you the remaining 5. So are you ready? Okay, now number 6 is giving. And a great power affirmation to embody this is when I give unconditionally. So when I give unconditionally. So has it ever occurred to you that what you are not getting, either from someone or something or somewhere, might be precisely what you are not giving? So for example, your boss doesn't motivate you, but do you motivate your boss? Or do you motivate yourself? You know, your partner doesn't compliment you, but do you compliment your partner? Or do you compliment yourself? You know, your child never listens to you, but do you really listen to your child? I mean, really? See, what most people don't realize is that you're held back not by what you don't get, but by what you don't give. Now, do you ever feel like you give too much? If so, it may be that you are blocking abundance by being in that role. Roles are often so unconscious and automatic that we often don't notice them until we collapse with exhaustion. So what roles do you fall into in your relationships? So do you ever play the giver who only gives and never receives, or the helper who suppresses any personal needs themselves, or the independent one who never asks for what they really want, or the rescuer who is always on duty, or the martyr who cannot really give unconditionally because they don't really receive? So an exercise to overcome this is don't think of it in terms of giving and receiving. Rather, see that giving is receiving. So notice the difference between giving from your essence and giving from a role. So when giving from your essence, giving is always sharing and the gifts are multiplied. But when you're in a role, giving is always a transaction in which someone inevitably loses. So when you give from your essence, you notice how you receive as you give, and thus you naturally let go of all fear of giving and receiving. Okay, so number 7 is let's have a look at your purpose. And a great power affirmation for this is, I enjoy a strong sense of purpose. I enjoy a strong sense of purpose. Now, the most abundant people that I know are committed to a strong sense of purpose. Having a purpose helps you to feel good about yourself. It connects you to something that's bigger than you, bigger than your ego, and it helps you to recognize what is truly valuable, and it inspires you more than money ever could. It opens you up and makes you want to give and to serve in a way that you feel truly blessed. So without a strong sense of purpose, I mean, you can still get by, but you might not feel very alive, except for when you go shopping for more shoes and for more stuff. So a great exercise on how you can get over this. Actually, I have a couple for this one. First one is, what would you say if someone was to ask you, what is the purpose of your life? So do you have a response for this? So notice your response to this question. Now, if you're not clear on your answer, you may need some time to work this out. Now, if you do need some help with this, I recommend that you read my piece, What Do You Want to Do With Your Life? Now, the clearer you are about your purpose, the more abundant that you will feel. Now, the second exercise that I recommend is to discover the purpose of your life. You have to let yourself be silently drawn by the stronger pull of what you really love. You know, the poet Rumi said, asking yourself, what do I love, will help you to clarify what energizes you and what touches your heart and what inspires you. As you answer the call to what you love, you will naturally feel more alive and more deeply engaged with life. And you will also experience a greater sense of direction and meaning and fulfillment. And we all want to live from that place. Okay, so number 8. Number 8 is forgiveness. And a great power affirmation for this one is, I can forgive grievances. So I can forgive grievances. Now, grievances often seem justified at the time, but ultimately they cost too much. They are not worth the upkeep and the energy that you need to hold on to them, and they cannot give you what you really want. So the first step in moving beyond grievances is to realize that a grievance is not a solution. It offers nothing of value to you. And a grievance keeps you stuck in the past. And until you let go of the grievance, you will keep giving away your future to the past. You keep getting stuck in that story. But the good news is that your whole life shifts whenever you give up a grievance. So as soon as you let go of a grievance, you move into the present. Your life begins to flow again. You're more open and you attract new possibilities and a new story unfolds for you. So for this exercise, I recommend that you make this your affirmation today. And the affirmation is this: forgiveness offers everything I want. Now, do you want peace? Forgiveness can give you that. I mean, do you want happiness? Do you want a quiet mind? Do you want a certainty of purpose? And do you want a sense of worth and beauty that transcends the world? Do you want care and safety and the warmth of sure protection always? Do you want quietness that cannot be disturbed, a gentleness that can never be hurt, a deep abiding comfort and rest so perfect it can never be upset? Forgiveness offers you all of this and more. So I encourage you to forgive your grievances. Okay, so number 9 today is gratitude. And a great power affirmation for gratitude is I practice gratitude daily. Now, everyone understands, at least intellectually, that gratitude is essential for happiness and abundance. Now, that said, most of us do not make a conscious habit of practicing gratitude daily. Instead, we reserve gratitude for after something that happens that's especially good. The problem with this is that because we don't practice gratitude regularly, we often miss all the good things as they happen. A lack of gratitude gives us only partial sight, and we lack a full appreciation of what is available to us. Now, practicing gratitude is really a decision to give up all belief in lack. The miracle of gratitude is that it changes your perception, it changes your brain, and it changes your experience of the world. Gratitude is a training in vision that helps you to recognize what is already here for you. Gratitude energizes you. Gratitude opens you up. Gratitude makes you attractive. The more you practice gratitude, the more abundant you will feel. Well, why is this? Well, it's because like attracts like. And practicing gratitude attracts more reasons to be grateful. Now, a great exercise for this is knowing that your abundance level will increase if you commit to practicing gratitude on a daily basis. So to get started, say out loud 10 things that you are truly grateful for. So notice what this feels like to hear yourself saying it. Are you having fun? Does it feel silly? Do you have any resistance to doing this exercise? And if you do, is it really a temptation to keep holding on to your own stories of lack or your old stories of unworthiness and separation? Keep going. Keep saying the 10 things. Keep doing it. The gift of gratitude is that it helps you to enjoy your life as if it's happening here and now. Okay, so number 10. Number 10 is presence. And a power affirmation for this particular area is I am fully present in my life. I'm fully present in my life. Now, our modern lifestyles are so manic and busy and hyperactive that we often have no time to enjoy ourselves. So in maximizing our efforts to pursue happiness, chase success and accumulate wealth, we often will miss out on life as it happens to us or happens for us. Now, we are so focused on going and doing and having that we settle for getting through the day instead of living each day in a loving way. Life becomes such a blur and the busyness is so chronic that it is almost impossible to locate ourselves in our own lives. We hope that we might catch up with ourselves sometime, in the future sometime. But every authentic school of wisdom and spirituality teaches you that now is the most abundant moment of your life. They all agree that now is an eternal treasure chest dripping with everlasting gifts of peace and inspiration and grace and joy. And since time began, spiritual teachers have taught their students to be here and now, to enjoy the moment and to seize the day. And every spiritual student has repeatedly disregarded his or her teacher's wisdom at first. So a great exercise to embody this is to be more present in your life and stop doing and going and having and pay more attention to being. Now, how does this work? Well, you can start right now by deciding to be more of what you want to experience. So for example, if you want more love, then be more loving. If you want to receive, then be more open. If you want to feel more abundant, be more grateful. And if you want to enjoy your life more, be more present. So by being more of who you really are, you manifest more of what you really want. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed those 10 tips over the last 2 videos. And before I go, I'd love to hear from you. I mean, have you found these tips to be really helpful? So please share your comments in the box below, and don't forget to subscribe to the My Movies YouTube channel for more videos on personal growth and the law of attraction. My name is Natalie Ledwell. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.